Okay, Trig class, this is not reteaching, this is refreshing your memories. It'll hopefully help if kids have been here or gone, ask questions. So, reference angles. This is our first one, reference angles, reference angles, reference angles. All right, the triangle always goes up or down to the x-axis. So from that point at 215 degrees, I go up. And I can complete the triangle then, and my reference angle, reference triangle, reference angle is right there. So our 215 degrees, if this would make sense, your triangle, if you would want to know how many degrees it is right here, and that's what we're asking for, which is right here, well, it would make sense if we go in the third quadrant, and you were taught this, our 215 degrees minus 180, which is right here, which would be about 35, and our reference angle would be 35 degrees. Again, in the third quadrant, go your angle minus 180. Okay, now this one is in radians. This one is radians. Okay, so I guess I can do this and you can see it. Maybe, I don't know, there you go. So we go down to the x-axis, over, and there's our reference triangle with our reference angle right there. Now the second quadrant, if we were doing 180s, 180 minus however many would be that right here. Well, we're not in degrees, we're in radians, and that is pi radians. So in the second quadrant, if we go 180 minus your angle, or in radians, pi minus your angle, and then that would be 8 pi over 8 minus 7 pi over 8. That says 7 pi over 8. Your reference angle would be, okay, you couldn't see any of that. Your reference angle would be pi over 8. So 8 pi over 8 minus 7 pi over 8. So remember, just draw a picture, common sense. And then 830 degrees. It goes around and around. Well, what I suggest you do is get that nicely between 0 and 360. And you can see there I had 830 and I subtracted 360 and subtracted 360 and got 110. I would go ahead and I would draw a 110 degree angle. I would draw a 110 degree angle, a little more than 90. As we know, down to the x-axis, over and up. Here's our reference angle, which is actually this whole thing right here, that whole thing right there. Well, if we had an angle of 110, 830 became the same as 110. Here I am in the second quadrant. This is a really bad triangle. Down and over, I want this reference angle. If I go 180 minus 110, I get 70. Once again, that was not reteaching reference angles, but a refresher of reference angles.